Hello and welcome to today's episode, which deals with the meaning of application software. This script will also include the different types of application software and details of programming language. I am Shivangi Anand and our subject expert for today's program is Nazia Hussain, teaching in Bangalore University. Today, we will take a broad overview of the concept of application software. Application software is computer software designed to help the user to perform specific tasks. This type of software pertains to one specific application. For instance, a software that can perform railway reservation cannot prepare result for a school. In information technology, an application is a computer program designed to help people perform an activity. An application thus differs from an operating system, which runs a computer, a utility which performs maintenance, and the programming tools with which computer programs are created. An application software is a set of programs necessary to carry out operations for a specified application. These programs are developed by the user in order to perform some specific function for the organization. For example, a payroll system to compute the salaries of the employees of an organization is termed as application software. Application software is a subclass of computer software that employs the capabilities of a computer directly and thoroughly to a task that the user wishes to perform. This should be contrasted with system software, which is involved in integrating a computer's various capabilities but does not directly apply them in the performance of tasks that benefit the user. The term application refers to both the application and its implementation. User-written software tailors systems to meet the user's specific needs. User-written softwares include spreadsheet templates, word processor macros, scientific simulations, graphics and animation scripts. Even email filters are a kind of user software. Types of application software. Application software can be further divided into three categories: packages, utilities, and customized software. Packages. Application software are required to make the computer useful for people. As applications may be numerous, it is not feasible to design software for each one of them. Rather, some general software are designed that may be used by individual users in the manner it suits their needs and requirements. Such general application software are known as packages. Some of the most common categories are word processing software, spreadsheets, database management system, desktop publishing software, graphics, multimedia, and presentation applications. Word processing software. Processing of textual matter and creation of organized and flawless documents happen to be the most common and widely used task of a personal computer. A word processor is a computer application used for the production including composition, editing, formatting, and possibly printing of any sort of printable material. Word processing typically implies the presence of text manipulation functions that extend beyond a basic ability to enter and change text, such as automatic generation of batch mailings using a form letter template and an address database, also called mail merging. Indices of keywords and their page numbers, tables of contents with section titles and their page numbers, tables of figures with caption titles and their page numbers, cross-referencing with section or page numbers. Footnote numbering new versions of a document using variables, example model numbers, product names, etc. Other word processing functions include spell checking, grammar checking, and the thesaurus function, which finds words with similar or opposite meanings. Other common features include collaborative editing, comments and annotations, support for images and diagrams, and internal cross-referencing. Applications of word processing. Word processors have a variety of uses and applications within the business world, home, and education. Business. Within the business world, word processors are extremely useful tools. Typical uses include legal copies, letters and letterhead memos, reference documents, home. While many homes have word processors on their computers, word processing in the home tends to be educational, planning, or business related, dealing with assignments or work being completed at home, or occasionally recreational, example writing short stories, letter writing, resume creation, card creation. Spreadsheet. An electronic spreadsheet is a program that accepts data in a tabular form, in rows and columns, and allows users to manipulate or calculate and analyze data in the desired manner. A spreadsheet is an interactive computer application program for organization and analysis of information in tabular form. Spreadsheets developed as computerized simulations of paper accounting worksheets. The program operates on data represented as cells of an array, organized in rows and columns. Each cell of the array can contain either numeric or text data, or the results of formulas that automatically calculate and display a value based on the contents of other cells. It allows users to create, document, and perform calculation. Example, Excel, Lotus 123, etc. Spreadsheet can be used for managing several different types of data related to the field of archaeology. The user should be aware of limitations when using the software and organize the spreadsheet in a manner that will most beneficial. Database Management System. DBMS is a package that can handle and manage bulk of stored data. Database management software extends your ability to organize collections of data stored in your computer and provides tools for listing subsets of the data that meet specified criteria. A database management system is a collection of programs that enables user to create and maintaining a database. The DBMS is hence a general purpose software system that facilitates the process of defining, constructing, and manipulation database for various applications. The term database system implies that the data is managed to some level of quality measured in terms of accuracy, availability, usability, and resilience. Advantages: reduced data redundancy, reduced updating errors and increased consistency, greater data integrity and independence from application programs, improved data access to users through use of host and query languages, improved data security, reduced data entry, storage and retrieval costs, facilitated development of new applications program. Disadvantages: database systems are complex, difficult and time consuming to design. Substantial hardware and software startup costs. Damage to database affects virtually all application programs. Extensive conversion cost in moving from a file-based system to a database system. Initial training required for all programmers and users. Desktop publishing packages. The software that handles page layout by combining the functions of a traditional typesetter and a layout artist is known as desktop publishing software. The design and layout of complete book or journal can be achieved without much trouble using a suitable DTP package. DTP packages in languages other than English are also available. graphics, multimedia, and presentation applications. A presentation program, also called a presentation graphics program, is a computer software package used to display information, normally in the form of a slideshow. It typically includes three major functions: an editor that allows text to be inserted and formatted, a method for inserting and manipulating graphic images, and a slideshow system to display the content. It allows users to create visual presentation. Example, MS PowerPoint. Presentation graphics software is application software that allows users to create visual aids for presentations to communicate ideas, messages, and other information to a group. The application software that manipulates images is known as graphics software. The application software that can create professional-looking visuals aids is called presentation graphics software. Different types of graphic files are: PSD is an Adobe format that should probably be only used to save Photoshop files. PDF, portable document format. This is another Adobe format that is good for text documents with embedded graphics. TIFF is a flexible format that can be used a variety of compression types including JPEG and LZW. JPEG is a great format for photos. PNG was sort of created to replace GIF since there was a patent on GIF compression. Multimedia software. The software that incorporates images, text, sound, computer animation, and video sequences is known as multimedia software. Some most popular graphics, multimedia, and presentation packages are CorelDRAW, Macromedia Director, and PowerPoint, etc. Multimedia is the exciting combination of computer hardware and software that allows you to integrate video, animation, audio, graphics, and test resources to develop effective presentations on an affordable computer. It allows users to create image, audio, video, etc. Example, Real Player, Media Player, etc. Multimedia is characterized by the presence of text, pictures, sound, animation, and video. Advantages: user-friendly. It does not take much energy out of the user. You can read the text as well as hear the audio. Multisensorial. It uses a lot of the user's senses while making use of multimedia like hearing, watching, and talking. Integrated and interactive, flexible. Used for a wide variety of audiences ranging from one person to a whole group. Disadvantages: information overload, takes time to compile, expensive. Utilities. Utilities are those helpful programs that ensure the smooth functioning of the computer. Utilities are those application programs that assist the computer by performing housekeeping functions like backing up disk or scanning, cleaning viruses, or arranging information, etc. Utilities bridge the gaps by helping to solve the problems and maximize your computer's potential. Some important utilities are: text editor. This utility program is used for creating, editing text files. Using this program, any text can be typed and saved on a disk file. Text editor software supports special command for text editing, that is, you can insert, delete, find, replace characters, lines, and paragraphs. Backup utility. This utility program facilitates the backing up of disk. Backup means duplicating the disk information so that in case of any damage or data loss, this backed up data may be used. Compression utility. This utility program facilitates compression of files. Large files can be compressed so that they take less storage area. When needed, these compressed files can be exploded back to their original form. Disk defragmenter. This utility program attempts to minimize the fragmentation on your disk. A file is fragmented when it becomes too large for your computer to store in a single location on a disk. When this happens, your computer splits the file up and stores it in pieces. Disk defragmenter speeds up the disk access by rearranging the files and free space on your computer so that files are stored in contiguous units and free space is consolidated in one contiguous block. Antivirus software. This utility program ensures virus-free work environment. A computer virus is a computer program that can inject other computer programs by modifying them in such a way as to include a copy of itself. A virus not only copies itself but also makes the computer system behave abnormally. Antivirus software scans your disk for viruses and removes them if any virus is found. Customized software. This type of software is tailor-made software according to business requirements. This type of software is developed to meet the general requirements of a business. For instance, a company wants to computerize its accounts department and gets a software that can serve its needs. Such a software is customized software. There are many ready-made business software. They are payroll system, financial accounting, hotel management, reservation system. Programming languages. A programming language consists of words, symbols and usage rules pertaining to the grammar that permits people to communicate with the computer. Understanding of computer software is imperfect without a basic knowledge of programming languages. Programming languages allow the programmers and end users to develop the programs that are executed by the computer. Classification of programming languages. Machine language. It is the lowest form of computer language. Programs were only written in binary-based machine level language in the first generation computers. The computer understands this language only at its lowest level. Symbolic or assembly language. This language permits the use of symbols or mnemonics, which are 2 or 3 letter abbreviation for the function to be performed by the instruction. These are then translated by using a symbolic equivalence table. Assembly language has many of the same features to control registers, etc. However, the disadvantages of using binary has been removed. High-level language. The disadvantages of using assembly language brought about the development of higher-level languages. High-level languages programs may be used with different makes of computer with little modification. High-level languages are easier to learn than symbolic languages. They require less time to write, are easier to maintain, provide better documentation, and 4 or 5 level instruction are reduced to a single high-level statement. Classification of high-level languages. Procedure-oriented languages, problem-oriented languages, and interactive programming languages. Procedure-oriented languages provides easy-to-use feature which allow the programmer to write processing steps required for a particular application. Problem-oriented languages. These languages attempt to solve processing requirements with minimal programming effort, thereby allowing the user to concentrate on the desired results, rather than on the individual steps needed to get these results. Interactive programming languages. These languages have features which allow the user to interact with the program in a conversational fashion. List of programming languages. A large number of high-level languages have been developed for specific requirements. Some of the commonly used languages for various applications are Scientific and Engineering. BASIC. BASIC is a multi-platform language because many BASIC compilers use the same type of routines. Benefits of BASIC. Easy to learn for beginners, adds powerful additional features for the advanced user, is designed for interactive use rather than batch work, lends itself to learning by hands-on practical use, and is therefore suitable for both the professional and non-professional. BASIC allows loops, input from the keyboard. Menu-driven applications, system commands. These are words that make the system perform a specific task immediately. Structured programming, subroutines, built-in functions, user-defined functions, arrays, sorting, and searches. Fortran. Fortran is a general-purpose imperative programming language that is especially suited to numeric computation and scientific computing. Business and commercial purpose, COBOL. COBOL is one of the oldest programming languages. Its name is an acronym for Common Business Oriented Language, defining its primary domain in business, finance, and administrative systems for companies and governments. Text processing, Lisp. Lisp was originally created as a practical mathematical notation for computer programs. It quickly became the favorite programming language for artificial intelligence (AI) research. SOSL. SOSL, Salesforce Object Search Language, enables you to search text, email, and phone fields for multiple objects simultaneously. General purpose, Pascal. Pascal is a procedural programming language. It is a structured language using if, then, else, while, repeat until, and for to or down to control structures. It differs primarily from preceding languages in that data structures were also included, with records, a feature borrowed from COBOL, arrays, files, sets, and pointers. Pascal also has many features for compiler writers. The language is constructed to have a minimum of ambiguity. ADA. ADA is an advanced modern programming language designed and standardized to support widely recognized software engineering principles, reliability, portability, modularity, and reusability. ADA is a programming language designed to support the construction of long-lived, highly reliable software systems. The language includes facilities to define packages of related types, objects, and operations. The language also includes a complete facility for the support of real-time concurrent programming. C. C is a powerful, flexible language that has gained worldwide acceptance in recent years. C is concise, yet powerful in its scope. It is a high-level language that also incorporates features of low-level languages. It is becoming the standard for program development on small machines and macrocomputers. It is possible to apply C to nearly application areas. Features of C. C is a structured language. A structured language is one where the program is modularized. That is, a given program is divided into a number of modules, each of which would be used for a specific task. These individual modules are called functions. C as a middle level language. C combines the elements of a high language such as easy debugging, compactness, and so on, with the functionalism of the assembly language. Because of this special feature of the language, it is called as middle level language. As a middle level language, it allows manipulation of bits, bytes, and addresses. At the same time, it can be used for writing application programs like any other high level language. C is a general purpose programming language. Its design provides constructs that maps efficiently to typical machine instructions, and therefore it found lasting use in applications that had formerly been coded in assembly language. C is one of the most widely used programming languages of all time, and there are very few computer architectures for which a C compiler does not exist. Application of C. The capability of C language to work at machine level makes it well suited for systems programming. A systems program is a part of a large class of programs which are developed for the purpose of simplifying the process of using the system. Some important system programs include operating system, compilers, interpreters, assemblers, and editors. C is also very useful in developing large application programs. Some important application programs include word processors, spreadsheets, CAD applications, animation and games. Advantages of C. It is a structured language and most of the high-level mechanisms are provided using the concept of functions. It has a very few data types and keywords. This makes the language simple, orderly and can be learned within a short time. Compiler for C is compact and can be easily ported on small machines including PCs. It is portable language, that is, programs written in C in one machine can be easily run on some other machine without much modification. It has the ability to deal efficiently with bits, bytes, word addresses, etc. It is easily expandable for the requirements. It provides a rich set of built-in functions. Programs written in C are found to execute faster than compared to other languages. Artificial intelligence. Prolog. Prolog is a general-purpose logic programming language associated with artificial intelligence and computational linguistics. Prolog was one of the first logic programming languages and remains the most popular among such languages today, with many free and commercial implementations available. That is all for today. Hope you have understood the concept of application software and various programming languages. We'll see you again with another topic on computer. Till then, take care. Bye.